G Fuel is widely known by almost everyone on social media. Their products are basically an energy drink replacement, and they claim to have neurotropical ingredients to improve mental acuteness. Almost all of the biggest gaming influencers in the world have been sponsored by them, and a lot of them even have their own flavors. As you can see, I have PewDiePie! This is the face of someone who's dying on the inside. Their popularity has really been exploding over the past couple of years due to the rise of esports gaming, streaming, and the ever-expanding empire that is YouTube. A part of the major appeal behind this brand, besides the influencers backing the products, is its affordability. A serving of G Fuel goes for about $1. Most of the time, it's actually even cheaper than that due to the large amount of coupon codes that are always readily available. That's a third of the price of something like a Monster or a Bang energy drink. Its affordability really pushes it over the edge for a lot of people. As a side note, I'd like to point out how rare it is for a product to have such a strong collection of celebrities and influencers backing it while maintaining a more competitive price. Those two elements are quite the power couple. More often than not, when a product is backed by a lot of celebrities, it usually means the product is shit. I'm looking at you, Raycon, you're next, motherfucker. Back on topic, it's a low-calorie, sugar-free caffeine boost just brimming with flavor that they claim to also boost brain functionality for all of your gaming needs. But is that really the case? What a lot of people really don't understand is how easy it is for you to legally lie on your advertising and FDA labeling. While things like the exact dosages of micronutrients, macronutrients, and the chemicals per dedicated serving size needs to be exact, certain things like the actual serving size and effects of ingredients can be eyeballed. Allow me to explain how this works. So for things like serving sizes, companies are legally allowed to be a little deceiving. By a little, I mean a lot. So let's say that a tortilla is one serving size, which is about 200 calories on the label. So that's the end-all be-all, right? No. If you look a little bit closer, you'll see a smaller serving size in grams, and that is the serving size that has to be legally correct. For my example, I will say a serving size is 70 grams. If you weigh it on a kitchen scale, sometimes it comes out to 100 grams instead of 70. That's almost a 100 calorie increase from what the serving size said it would be. It's purposely misleading so that people are more willing to buy it because the calories aren't that bad, when in reality they're a lot worse. Now, how does this carry over to a company like G Fuel? Well, that has to do with their complexes. If you read the supplement fact sheets, you'll see a large list of ingredients that have certain claims of enhancing performance. If we look at the energy and focus complex, which those are the two we're analyzing, each one of these ingredients have been clinically proven to improve energy levels. But what they don't tell you are the exact dosages of each of these ingredients. Each one of these active ingredients can only elevate energy and focus levels when you take the proper dosages. Like if you were an adult and you had a really bad headache and you took half a serving of a child's Tylenol, it really wouldn't do anything. So the same logic applies to these active ingredients. So what we need to do is go through each of these ingredients in these complexes to see if they're properly dosed to have these advertised effects. But before I delve into that, I would like to compare it directly to its competition. And it's not just any old energy drink replacement, I'm gonna compare it to the acclaimed best on the market Gorilla Mode Energy. Gorilla Mode Energy. You can't script that shit. Gorilla Mode. Jesus Christ, I am not a professional. Gorilla Mind is a company created by the YouTuber More Plates for More Dates, or Derek, let's just call him Derek. And for the most part, his company focuses on fitness products. Things like pre-workouts, protein powders, fat burners, sleep aids, you get the idea. But what really separates his brand from the rest is that Derek scientifically breaks down what each active ingredient does at the dosages he's giving it to you. All of these are backed by heavily tested scientific literature. So in short, unlike any other fitness companies, he can prove that his products work and why they do. But why am I talking about a fitness company when we're talking about the succulent gamer juice? Well, this product in particular was made specifically for a high boost in energy and focus. While the intention of it was to be just a pre-workout, this product has all of the active ingredients to work exactly as G Fuel advertised for themselves. Even Gorilla Mind have caught on to that fact and started advertising Gorilla Mode Energy specifically for gaming and content creators the same way G Fuel is. So let's take a look at G Fuel's nutrition label, We're going to ignore the micro and macro section of the nutrition label, and instead we're just going to be looking at the energy and focus complexes. And as a reminder, all of these ingredients do as they're advertised. However, what's interesting is that they don't give you the actual dosage of each of these ingredients. They can legally do this by calling it a proprietary blend, and this is often used to mask the fact that their ingredients are underdosed. And if you compare what the scientific literature says for the minimal dosages are for each of these ingredients to the total of the blend, then best case scenario, you're getting about a fourth of the serving size needed for a very small girl. With the exception of the caffeine, but that's caffeine, come on. So we're gonna be going through this ingredient by ingredient, and the first one is L-carnitine malate. It needs roughly 12 grams, not milligrams, to be properly dosed for a person that is about 180 pounds and up. In fact, the compound L-carnitine malate is literally just 2 different ingredients thrown into a vat and sold as one. This is done because L-carnitine doesn't really have much effect without the malate, and it's a 2-to-1 ratio, no Twitter. So this exact issue carries over to just about everything else in all of these complexes. Now, disclaimer, I don't know how to pronounce any of these, and my ability to read is on par with a kindergartner that was held back for 2 years. So, clown on me in the comments. So next up is taurine. Taurine. Man, I sure hope More Plays for More Dates reacts to this video so that he can just be like, damn, this guy's a fucking idiot. And the recommended dose for taurine is about 3 grams, which is about 150% of the total complex. Lovely. The next up is caffeine, and yeah, 140 grams, that's fine. Next is, Jesus Christ, that's a word, glucuronidase alactone. Yep, that's it. That's the take. We're going with it. We are rolling with it. Now, the dosage for that is about 500 milligrams. Depending on the amount, you might meet the bare minimum if you drink about 3 servings, but for all we know, there's only 10 milligrams in there, so take the dosage of the next compound as a grain of salt because I really couldn't find a concrete minimal dosage for it. But the lowest number I saw was 600 milligrams a day, and I think it's safe to say that that's not being met properly. And the exact same issue carries over to the focus complex as well. The very first thing that's listed here, L-tyrosine, needs to be dosed at 1.5 grams to have any actual effect on a person. I'm gonna rapid fire through the rest of these and skip through the antioxidant one because first of all, antioxidants, a little bit of bullshit if you ask me, but you know, it be what it do. It be what it do. And nitrous, Jesus Christ, 400 milligrams. We're skipping that. And oh my God, it gets worse. That whack ass salt thing for 400 milligrams. Jesus Christ, this was a bad video for me to make. Ah yes, let's sit back and watch someone who can't even pronounce the fucking compounds tell us why this product is bad. Wow, I am so smart! So to continue the fact that I'm not on topic, I want to add something last second. G Fuel also has had a few controversies in their earlier years with their production. Like that one time when the FDA found lead in the mixture. That is not good. It's not good to have in your consumable. So needless to say, G Fuel is nothing but a glorified energy drink that has an awful texture. It's so fucking dusty and it doesn't mix well. Why didn't anyone tell me this before I spent $100? Okay, back on topic. Now that we've walked through that, let's take a look at Gorilla Mode Energy. That was slick as fuck. If you look at the nutrition label on both of these products, you see they have a very similar ingredient list. By similar, I mean like 3. The same holds true for the regular Gorilla Mode, which has more of a gym performance-based blend, but notice how they give you the measurements of each of these active ingredients. And those measurements are significantly larger than the complexes on G Fuel. I would dissect each of these dosages and all that stuff, but no more science. And more than that, they give you additional information on the Power Scoop, which is literally a double dose for a Giga Chad who needs that extra oomph. Personally, I just needed to find a reason to smile again. I can confirm from personal experience that the energy boost and mental clarity is night and day between the two. If you're someone who really's never felt anything from an energy drink or need an actual performance boost that'll make your girl love you, you again, you might want to try this one out. So does that mean G Fuel is a scam? Like a complete useless product that isn't worth your money? Not exactly. While their claims of enhancing performance is similar to saying that love is a suitable replacement for Viagra, it's not. What it excels at is being a caffeinated, sweet drink that you can drink a lot of at an affordable price. Now, don't get me wrong, Gorilla Mode tastes great. I have their watermelon and their Mojo Mojito, and they taste just as good, if not better, than a lot of the G Fuel flavors I've had, but you really can't drink a lot of it because you would literally die. Like, it's literally a medical warning not to take more than 2 scoops a day of this shit. However, with G Fuel, you can really drink however much you want, as long as it's within your caffeine tolerance. Some people just want to drink a large amount of a flavored drink that doesn't have any sugar, and while you can get a very similar effect by taking a caffeine pill and drink a jug of Crystal Light, there really isn't much fun in that. And there's a stupid large collection of flavors. Like, I think they're around 50-ish right now, and it's kind of insane. Not only that, they have official partnerships with game developers to make drinks inspired by gaming icons like the Doomslayer and Sonic the Hedgehog. In fact, I love the peach ring flavored Sonic drink. It's great. I love Sonic because I am autistic. It just adds another layer of fun on top of a fun tasting drink. As with Gorilla Mode, you're kind of limited on your flavors. In fact, as of right now, they only have 11 flavors available, and that's only partially true because at the time of recording this, they only have 3 of those flavors in stock. Now, this isn't entirely their fault. The company has expanded about 2,000% within the last year, trying to keep up with the growing demand, as Derek stated himself when he had a guest spot on the PKA podcast. So they're trying their best, but it's gonna be a while before they have the same consistency as G Fuel. That may lead to a larger audience to not want to take the time out of their day to keep track of the restocks, and stop everything to buy something that goes out of stock within a few minutes of relisting. Even though I personally think the jump in quality is worth it, that lack of convenience could be a deal breaker for some people. And while I said G Fuel is priced the same as Gorilla Mode, that's only half true. Because of their countless deals with content creators, there's basically an unlimited amount of coupon codes at your disposal. You could get 30% off your entire order while supporting your favorite influencers in the process. If you were to spend $100 on Gorilla Mode, the very most you could save is about 10%, and that's a one-time deal. If you were to spend that same amount of money on G Fuel, you can get $30 off that, and that's basically a free tub. Brushing on the influencer aspect of this brand, not only do they have multiple flavors inspired by those influencers, they have shaker cups to go along with them. So now there's just an element of merch to represent your favorite content creators. Hell, even I've been... PewDiePie, I'm a victim of this marketing ploy. I bought this not because I like whatever the fuck this berry is. I don't even know what it is. Like, come on. It tastes fine. It tastes okay. I'm definitely not gonna buy it again. But like, I wanted this for PewDiePie. So Gorilla Mode Energy is just the superior product. There's absolutely no debating that. And unlike G Fuel, it's loaded with active ingredients at the proper dosages to improve mental functionality, focus, and just in general, it works so much better. However, it lacks the convenience, and that is what's gonna kill it for most people. You could hop on the G Fuel website and order whatever you want at any point in the day and have it here by next week. It isn't a struggle at all. But with Gorilla Mode Energy, you really don't have that luxury. This could definitely change over time as they continue to expand, of course, but we're talking about the current issues with both of the products here and now. With the exception of that lead thing, I just kind of wanted to point that out. So that's about it for today's video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Is there another influencer brand you want me to cover? Is there any influencer themselves with their business practices? Is there something that you want to hear about that? Is there anything you want to add to the conversation about G Fuel or Gorilla Mode? Gorilla Mode, yeah, that's it. Gorilla Mode, Gorilla Mode Energy. Is there anything you want to hear? Is there anything you want to talk about? Just in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I am done here. I should go.